drive.
Yeah, a little bit of cabin fever reliever, you know.
I'm so excited.
Just gonna go for a day trip. Drive a ways.
We're gonna go north.
Turn around, drive back. We're driving towards Denali National Park.
Yes.
But that
it should be shut down. We'll see. You never know. I'm excited to get out because I haven't been going on like all the little bear hunts and stuff. So. You got your coffee?
Yep.
Cheers. I have iced coffee because apparently pregnant Becca is grossed out by hot coffee. So.
It's definitely curly.
Yeah.
That would drive me bonkers.
It kind of is. Kind of is. It's like the bumpiest part of the road. Yeah, everywhere in Alaska, the roads are actually better when they have snow on them. Thank you.
Diesel went down.
That's good. Yeah, that's assy in there.
Climb there for a minute.
Yeah, it was. So we ran into a neighbor of ours, love her dearly. She said when they lived in Healy, which is where we're headed, in the 60s, there was a old mine, coal mine.
Yeah. Across the river, there was only a railroad bridge.
Yeah, so she said that there was a railroad bridge that 2 hours every day they'd let you through on the railroad bridge, but if you didn't make it back in that 2 hours, you were stuck.
On the other foot.
On the other side. So she said check that out. What'd she call it? Una?
I don't know.
I don't know now. Una?
It's not like it's a big place.
It's not a big place.
But ice cubes in it and it cools it down. But the thermos coffee is still so hot. You gotta drink like 2 inches down and fill it up. 2 inches down, fill it up. Otherwise, if you drink all of it, that's a good temperature, and then fill it, it's gonna be too hot for a couple hours. So that's why you gotta refill it in 10 minutes.
I'm going to video
A science.
every single time I have to fill this coffee so that you guys know how ridiculous he is. It's a smaller bridge than the others too.
Those other ones, that was 3 or 4 years.
Oh yeah. Ever since like your first trip up here.
That was 2020, the first time I came up.
Yeah, I know.
Sign entering Denali State Park and then realized it was so soon.
Well, I think it's this river is the...
It was further north.
Oh no. No, it's pretty quick. Pee break for Levi. Where's a pregnant lady supposed to pee around here? Come on. We're getting into the real pretty stuff. So we'll probably do more stopping here and show you guys the mountains. This is just one of my favorite places in the whole state, but it's pretty remote. There's not a lot of people up here. It gets really windy. Every time we're up here, we're like, man, how cool would that be to live up here? But we also are aware it would be a lot more difficult of a life. It is still full-blown winter here, and it probably will be for at least another month. Looks like good. Yes.
Henry.
Very pretty. Okay, Henry, let's stretch our legs.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gracious gosh.
Uh-oh.
Hurry!
Or
Before you freeze!
get your thumb.
Yeah, there's clear toenails on that one, so. Small coyote, big fox maybe. Running around out here. Some gorgeous mountains. I guess with all these people tracks, it could be someone's little dog. That would make sense too. What do you say we get a little snack? Want a little sandwich?
Oh.
I'm not sure how far we are from Healy, which is kind of our destination. But we've been stopping a lot to take in the pretty views, so I think we're far enough. If I get hungry, I get nauseous. So, peanut butter jelly. Henry. Here. You're a turd. Try it. Here. Hold it. Fine. It's all mine. My applesauce. Yeah. Want blood? We're out there walking around and I'm like, oh, cool. This is like a little fox track. And I'm looking and I'm focusing in on it. I'm like, okay, there's some clear toenails. It's not a cat or anything. And then I'm looking at the people tracks like,
it's a chihuahua.
it's a chihuahua.
Uh-oh.
That bathroom is not accessible.
Alright. Pulling the road again.
our parking lots.
Yeah.
But it's a lot cooler to have a cabin up here, though.
I don't think there's very many cabins.
road in Alaska ever. It's the Broad Pass area just south of Denali National Park, and it does not matter what direction you look, it's gorgeous. It's also got a lot of frost heaves. It's
whoop-de-doo.
A whoop-de-doo. It's where when the ground freezes and thaws when you get further north in Alaska,
It settles, you know,
heaves
permafrost, and it melts and freezes and thaws. And actually, I think the Candle's technically a village.
Is it a village?
I think so.
I can see it. It's pretty small. They've got state troopers, though. That's something we don't have.
Yeah, it's like a 180-mile stretch between
Us and them.
here and Wasilla.
That was it. Booming metropolis of Cantwell. You gotta be going pretty fast up here to get pulled over by a state trooper. Usually they have better things to do. So that's where you would go to go into the park, right?
Yeah. I think you can maybe drive in there a little ways. Like right
I know
now,
you
I think
can.
it's pretty close, but I think you can drive a little ways in your own car, and then you got.
Just if you want to go way in there, it's a bus. Yeah, that's what I thought was May. At the earliest, you know? Stoplight's not even going. Now we're talking. Alright, we made it to Healy, our destination. Now we're looking for this mine that our neighbor told us to check out, see if it's still there.
At the old bridge.
Probably. They used to let you walk across.
That's a picture.
Oh yeah, I will. I like that.
Power.
This Valley coal mine. That's what she said. Looks like she's still running. But those power poles weren't there in 1969.
I bet those are the same ones though that run down through
Talkeetna and everything.
Talkeetna.
Probably.
I've always kind of wondered that, like,
Where are they coming from?
that
Yeah.
I've seen there's no power plants or anything, and
No. He scares me sometimes. That's crazy cool. Where to now, boss man? We're down some random road. Stopped at the no trespassing. We're right next to that mine our neighbor told us to check out. Really pretty down here. Sounds like back in the 60s when they lived here, you couldn't get down here besides the railroad bridge. So I'm going to take some photos to send to her. I kind of want to get out and explore, but there's a sign that says traps in the area, so we don't want to go messing with anyone's trap lines, and it is super windy out, so I don't think I'm gonna get out and explore. But do you have anything to add?
come on over. Oh, God, that wind is fierce.
Uh-huh. Okay, I gotta look around a little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh. This is not a wind-proof outfit. I put back to that truck. Holy cow. Good for you. That is a very chilly wind. Oh, he's mad. He knows where he's going.
It's okay. It's okay. You're right. It wasn't funny. I'm sorry. It shows this road goes a long ways.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I was gonna Google it and see if it's.
How many Phillips is that?
I'll
Five.
get this one though.
I appreciate
You've been
you.
overdoing it.
Yeah, I've been working too hard today, really. I should rest.
Great.
Yeah,
Isn't that weird?
it is weird. safer up here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's funny how the drive in to somewhere, like when you don't know where you're going, feels like it takes forever. And then we were only like 5 minutes in there. Yeah, you don't see a lot of paved runways. That's it. Doping, according to Google.
Well, it's the only place with people, so.
Oh, very excited. And cafe. Uh-oh.
If I'd known they were going that slow, I would.
Yeah, I know. Well, they're actually going the speed limit. Most people don't. That was amazing.
Yeah, very good cafe.
Phenomenal.
The perfect cafe is what you
It's exactly what I wanted. I got a Reuben. Levi got a big old cheeseburger. Crazy, reasonable prices. My heart is filled. I can go home now.
Yeah, that was
A really good find. So if you're ever
probably the best burger I've had in Alaska.
if you're ever in Healy, Alaska, the Totem Inn
Really,
pub and cafe was great.
if it's the winter time, if you're 150 miles on either side of Healy, it's probably the only burger you can get.
Probably.
We're gonna go into Three Bears and let Henry run around and blow off some steam.
Yeah, that's
Out of the
probably
wind.
the best view from any Three Bears, though, that I've seen. This looks like a great baby aisle.
Gracious. That was a nice little trip up north.
Yeah, it was. Whew, okay, I'm full, I'm tired. I think me and Henry both need naps. And you?
Nah, just keep on pushing.
Yeah, I know.
We'll push her.
Well, that was fun. Little trip up north, did a little side road exploring.
Yeah. Aside from the wind, it's a gorgeous day.
Mm-hmm. The wind. It's always windy here, though.
Not much fun when you get out of the truck.
Yeah. Even that big lodge is boarded up. The doors, at least. Yeah. we're back on our little dirt road. Pretty tired. I only rested my eyes for a minute.
2.5 hours.
Not even. It was a really fun little trip.
Yeah, it was.
It was nice to take our time for once going somewhere, to explore a little, make some stops. We're very go, go, go. So it was fun to do it kind of slower.
Yeah, I like exploring new roads. There's not that many dirt roads that just go off somewhere in
No.
Alaska compared to where we came from. So
Yeah.
it's fun to do a little poking around, exploring.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, jeez.
Fairground. Fairground. Must have been warm today, huh?
Guess we're not really going anywhere this week.
No, I might do a post office run to get that package, but
Just take that Tacoma and we'll be sinking the driveways. But
yeah. Ooh, excited to check my sap. Home sweet home. Thank you so much for coming on the drive with us. Really hope it helped kind of switch up the video content. We're really close to a lot of summer, spring projects. We're just not quite there yet. So we thought it'd be nice to get out of the house and get you guys out of the house too. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next week.